Hello, guys, and welcome back to the Blood Clot Dress to Confess podcast with your favorite dark chocolate, sexy, melanated host, Ray Styles. You already know the vibes, period. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, rate, and all those good things. Guys, we are back for another episode. Another episode. I'm so excited to be back with you guys for another week. I hope you guys have been doing well. I hope your week has been fantastic. My week has been interesting, to say the least. I've got the auditors in right now, and obviously, if you guys don't know, my role is I'm a group finance manager, so I run and lead the audit for the company that I'm in, and boy, if I tell you, these people are stressing me. But you know me, we move, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But I hope you guys are doing well. As I said, today, guys, I have a very, very special, fabulous, beautiful guest. And I'm just about to give her an intro because you already know how we do. We have to give the people their accolades on this show. And she has many. Okay, thank you very much. So, as the founder and host of the acclaimed Pennies to Pounds podcast, she has achieved over 400,000 plus podcast streams, guiding listeners through the complexities of personal finance with clarity and relatability. Her expertise and dedication have been recognized with prestigious accolades, including Best Money Saving Influencer at the Finfluencer Awards and Business/Finance Creator of the Year at the Be Creator Awards. Period. Just had to pause there. Take that in. Okay. Her influence extends across multiple platforms. On Instagram, she shares insightful content under the handle IKEEYAH. The Pennies to Pounds brand further amplifies its reach with 38.7k followers on TikTok, where bite-sized financial tips resonate with a diverse audience. Additionally, Pennies to Pounds TV on YouTube offers a rich library of educational videos catering to various financial topics and discussions. Adding to her long repertoire, she's a published author of the insightful book, How to Handle Money. This comprehensive guide delves into essential financial topics such as budgeting, saving, investing, and debt management, providing readers with practical tools to navigate their financial journeys confidently. Her impact has also been acknowledged through her nomination for the Power 25 Movers and Shakers list, highlighting her as a leading voice in financial literacy and empowerment. Through her multifaceted platforms and unwavering commitment, she continues to inspire and educate individuals, empowering them to take control of their financial futures. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, introducing my guest, IKEEYAH Komodo.
What an introduction.
Yeah, girl, I ate that.
You did. You did.
Yeah, I really did that.
I can't believe that. What a great introduction.
That's you.
Do you know when you hear things back?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, I did do that. When you're reading, I'm like, oh yeah, I did. Yeah. Oh yeah,
Thick,
I did.
yeah,
I did.
I did that. Did that.
Crazy.
Yeah, you have to. One thing about this show, I invite people on for a reason. And one of the reasons that I invite people on is because they are thriving in whatever they're doing. And I love having people and giving them the accolades. So that intro was to give you your accolades.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I'm honored to be here. I'm super excited today.
Period.
I'm
You look
excited.
stunning.
Thank you. So do you. I had
Thank
to
you.
come with the vibe.
Yeah.
I thought, let me pull this nice dress out.
Yeah, I love the fact that you picked pink as well, you know, because everybody always goes to like black, grey,
Do you know what? I purposely
beige.
didn't want a dull color.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it doesn't reflect my personality anyway.
Yeah.
But we pick a dull one because it's easy. You don't
Exactly.
think about the outfit. And I was like, no, let's actually
Exactly.
put some effort into this.
I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that from you. Thank you so much. Because pink pops on black skin.
Of course, 100%.
Yeah.
It's shining.
This is a hot pink
And
for a hot
sniff the
girl.
pink.
That's the real pink. It matches the lights.
Yeah.
Shout out to Haven Talks for, the setup as always. But how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm
Yeah.
good. It's been, I feel like since the new year, I'm still in this new year, new me thing. I know a lot of people are giving up on their resolutions.
Yeah.
I have not.
No.
And I've said publicly that this is the year where my life changes.
Amen.
So
I
I'm very
received that for
committed to
you.
that. So I'm good.
Okay. So what changes do you want to see in your life? I'm not telling you to necessarily expose your goals or anything, but like in a general sense.
In a general sense,
yeah.
for me, I not long turned 27,
Mhm.
about 3 weeks ago now. And I said that this year of my 20s
Yeah.
needs to be the best I've ever been. So I
Period.
want to be, for example, I want to be the fittest,
Yeah.
have the most money,
Yeah.
have the most accolades, everything that I can.
Yeah.
So far in my 20s. I
Yeah.
think sometimes we put a lot of pressure on ourselves and say, I want to be back to like 16-year-old me size. I'm not saying any of that. I just want to be the strongest person I am, the most resilient,
Yeah.
the most driven person that I have been so far in my 20s. I think that's what I'm committed to at the moment.
Okay, period. So just an evolution of yourself, really, into that next stage of Kia.
Yes.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that for you.
Thank you.
And how's things in life generally? You do full-time content creation now.
I do.
How is that going?
It's good, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
Obviously, as you mentioned, I have the podcast, but Pennies Pounds overall is a brand.
Mm-hmm.
So content creation is just one part of that.
Yeah.
We talk about podcasts or social media.
Yeah.
There are so many bits to the business that a lot of people don't see.
Yeah.
Events is a big part of what we do. Partnerships is a lot of what we do. So most of my day, because people always ask me, what does a normal week look like for you?
Mm-hmm.
And it's never the same. But I would say probably 80% of my time is spent on emails or having conversations or having meetings.
Yeah.
To facilitate different things as part of the business. So it's been hectic. We're starting to grow the business a bit more now.
Period. Love that for you.
So yeah, in terms of the business, things are good. They're steady, but they are growing, which is what we want.
Yeah.
In terms of life, I'm having a ball.
Okay.
I'm having a ball.
I know that's fucking right.
As you know, I travel a lot.
Yes.
I've had to slow it down for a little minute because I'm trying to really focus on work.
Yeah.
But especially last year, I went on a lot of holidays.
How many?
I think I did count. It was like 14 trips. I mean, yes.
I thought I could travel.
On a 14.
Here's me with my 8 thinking I'm up there. I'm doing something. You 14.
I did 14 last year. And I think I counted only 3 of them were in Europe.
Wow. So you did a lot of long haul.
I did a lot of long haul.
Oh my God. That must have been like pressuring on the body, wasn't it? Or are you like.
You know what? I didn't connect the dots until the end of the year.
Yeah.
Because quite often I come back and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so ill. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much that traveling takes it out of you.
It really does.
I'm so used to it. And then you realize actually it's been like a couple of days since I got back and I'm quite ill now.
Yeah.
I'm feeling run down. And that is what it is. But every time I was away, I had a ball.
Okay. I hope you were turning up wherever you were.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, shaking that ass. Hear it.
Absolutely. My favorite has to be between Zanzibar, Tanzania, for having a good time. Their clubs,
that place is stunning.
Beautiful, but their clubs,
yeah,
we have a good time.
Oh.
And Houston, Texas.
Oh my God, I was in Houston last year as well.
You mentioned this.
Babes, I ran. I literally ran to Houston. I had
Did you enjoy
best
it?
time. I had the best time.
I was about to say, did you go Sunday Fun Day?
Kia,
Oh,
don't remind me.
Sorry.
Oh my God, because basically I went to Miami first and then I went to Houston. But the day I came back, because I didn't know that Sunday was the day in Houston that you had to be there for. So like the day I was coming back was Sunday, basically. So I didn't really get to do Sunday Funday, but I will definitely be going back again.
Next time you go back, that's it.
Yeah.
I happened to get there on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And then everyone was telling me, you got to be out tomorrow.
You got to be out.
They were like, after church, we're outside.
Yeah.
And they were outside, by the way.
But don't they have work on Monday? I don't understand.
When I tell you, they were outside from midday, Sunday, till 6 a.m. Monday. I tapped out at 1 a.m. I said, I can't do this. This is the 4th establishment. I can't keep going. I need to cut it now.
No one needs to be in the office?
I don't know what they do. A coffee and they keep going. I just said, I can't keep going. I can't.
I know, that's right.
It was the 4th place. I said, guys, I'm done.
Yeah, and they do that every Sunday.
Every Sunday. They turn up and then they go out.
That is so
turn up in church,
crazy.
Lord, and then they go out,
Don't you wish we had something like that in London? I feel like we don't have like a day where everyone's like decided I'm going to be outside today.
Like we're losing the essence.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I used to do it with my friends anyway. You could go out to Shoreditch on a Saturday, no plans.
Yeah.
And
spontaneous night.
Just say, what should we do today? Shoreditch. And there would be a motive. There would be a vibe. That
so
itself.
Much fun.
Now you go to Shoreditch, it's a ghost town.
Yeah. And also people like these days are thinking that everybody now is 25 plus. All of a sudden, everybody's thinking, oh, no, I need to stay indoors.
I mean, I like it every so often.
I'm not about that life anymore.
I like it every so often, but especially for me where I don't live in London anymore.
Yeah.
If I'm down on the weekend, show me a good time.
Okay.
If I've come all this way, show me a good time.
I'm not wasting my time coming down here driving down.
No way. Petrol's not cheap. And it's not going down anytime soon.
I know, that's right.
If I've driven down, I want a good time.
Period. I knew you were a vibe though. We've had our conversations and we've had our interactions, and it's always just been a great time with you.
We've been on it.
Yeah,
it's just been there.
We love a good drink.
Absolutely.
Love a fab beverage.
I do, honestly. And you know what? I discriminate against spirits.
Yeah.
Only rum.
Yeah.
But I don't discriminate against
How
anything
Caribbean of you.
else. I have to. I know.
I love that for you. White or dark or
Again,
both?
I don't discriminate again. Colour.
Okay.
There.
Yeah.
I'll drink any kind of rum.
Yeah.
Prefer the spice, but give me anything and I'll drink it.
Yeah.
Outside of that, if it's alcoholic, if it's got a percentage, I'm gonna drink it.
Okay. Period.
Like the spirits is, I have to really want the drink to drink like a gin or a vodka.
Yeah.
But if it's like a wine, any kind of wine, by the way,
Yeah.
it could be like, oh, it's a bit tart. Give it to me.
Okay.
Oh,
Period.
sweet. Give it to me.
Yeah. Just give me it all.
Give me it all.
Give me it all, babe. Honestly, I have a fitness coach right now, and
Yeah.
he basically is telling me that I can't drink rum.
Because rum has a lot of calories, especially
It's made from
spiced
sugar
rum.
cane,
Oh, yeah, but
so
not-
it's high in sugar. So
I
he's
think
like,
vodka's the best if
Yeah.
you're going to drink.
or gin. Those two
gin,
are like
yes. Yeah.
are low calorie
Yeah.
spirits. So
I don't like them.
now we're going out. I'm drinking fucking gin and tonics, and
How is it?
I hate this for me and my home girls.
I
I hate it for me and my
But it's
home
really
girls.
very good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna have to transition too, because I've said this is the year I want to be the strongest and fittest.
Yeah.
I've been in my 20s, and I'm slowly coming off. My dad poured me a glass of wine the other day. I left it. I said, it was so hard.
It's the restraint for
He
me.
came back and I was like, you're not gonna have it. I said, I can't. I really want
You
it.
can't. That's,
I gotta think about future
God.
me. I can't do it.
This is the hardest part of this fitness journey that I'm finding is like just having that discipline to say no to temptations, because it's what you're so used to for all these years of your life, and now embarking on that journey, it's just like, wow, I actually have to say no to this.
It's a big change.
Crazy.
It's a big-
Cravings through the roof.
Through the roof.
Through
Honestly.
the roof. Like, I just don't know what to do with myself anymore, but you know, we move. But nice to hear you're doing well, baby. You look well. You know, you're thriving in everything that you do. I love this for you, Bibbs.
I appreciate it so much.
Period. So we're just gonna get into our first topical game.
Okay. I love a game.
It's called Love It or Lose It. So I'm gonna give some topics, and you're gonna tell me whether you love it or you lose it,
Okay.
and why. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Love it or lose it. Dating someone your friends don't like.
Okay. I would say I'm leaning more towards lose it.
Mm-hmm.
However, it depends on the reason why they don't like them.
Mm-hmm.
If you just have different personalities to them, then and you just clash because of personalities,
Yeah.
but there's nothing actually wrong with them,
Yeah.
then there's no problem. But if there
Exactly.
is like a tangible reason he does this or blah blah, whatever the reason is,
Yeah.
then I'd have to listen to that. But I probably towards the side of losing, because ultimately you want harmony, you want synergy. I'm sick of drama.
Exactly.
I want everyone to get along, and if you
Exactly.
don't, that's going to play a big role.
Exactly. And I just think, like, for me personally, the way I operate and the circle that I have, I've had my friends for 10, 15 plus years. Do you know what I mean? So if someone new comes into my life and they don't get along with these people that I've known for basically my whole life, who are now my family, it then makes me think, what's wrong with you? Maybe there's
Right.
something in you that I'm not seeing, and they're the ones that are highlighting it to me. Do you know what I mean? And
Exactly.
your close friends usually have a good intuition about the people that are around you. They know who's good for you and stuff like
They
that.
do.
But I'm not gonna lie though.
Sorry, I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie though. If he's a pengers, I might have to. I might have
My
to
ears
just.
are covered.
Oh, I might have to live in Delulu land for a quick hot minute because.
That's okay. That's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Look, we've all been there.
Yeah.
So it's all right.
Oh God, girl, I hate living in Delulu land. It's not a good place to be.
It's not a good place to be.
No.
That is like a short-term stay.
Yeah, don't have a
Short-term
residency in
stay.
Delulu
No,
land.
thank you.
Yeah,
No, don't take out long-term.
period. Okay, so you're gonna say you're more on the lose it
Lose it, more on
side.
lose it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Love it or lose it. Having a type on paper.
I'm gonna love it.
You're gonna love it.
As long as you've thought that type through,
Mm.
I'm gonna love it. Bearing in
Mm.
mind, I remember I was in sixth form. This is so random. I was in sixth form,
Yeah.
and one of my male friends was like, "Key, you need a type. You need a type because right
You
now."
need a type.
He's like, I need to understand what you like. You know, the kind of friends who are like, I'm going to help you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Understand what you like.
Yeah.
And I remember he got me to write it down on my notes page. It's still on my phone.
Yeah.
And that type has not changed. And I'm like, you
Period.
know what? I have a type.
It's a manifestation.
Yeah. But what I will say is that no one's ever going to measure up to every single thing on that list.
Mhm.
But I feel like having a type makes sense. Type on paper. Makes
Yeah.
sense. Doesn't mean you can't explore and say, oh, they're not my usual type.
Mm.
It's not usually what I'd go for. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
think
know what you want.
You need to have some sort of clarity because you can't go out in the world aimlessly.
And be picking every Tom, Dick,
That's
and
when
Harry.
you pull home dust bags. You know what I mean?
Right.
We need to have
Bringing in the trash.
and we don't need that.
Yeah.
We don't need, it's bin day. We don't need that. So that's why I say you need to type on paper. I'm gonna love it.
Okay,
Yeah.
period. And
Yeah.
would you say you have dated outside of your usual type that you've written down?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And what is the reason why you feel like you've been susceptible to accepting those people?
I remember. So I don't even. I feel like this is the first time I really get to speak about me. Everyone wants to
Yeah.
know about finance, which
Yeah.
is great. I was in a long-term on again, off again relationship
Mm-hmm.
for about 6 years.
Wow.
Very long time. When I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
So I was still, I still came into adulthood, but when I was younger. And then after that, I was like, do you know what? Maybe my type isn't it?
Mm.
So then someone had come along who did not fit the mold in any which way. They did not fit it at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, maybe this is what I need. Maybe this is what I need.
Yeah.
And this is going to be the one for me. They weren't.
Clearly. Because we're here now.
We're here now. But that is why I
Yeah.
did kind of break back. 'Cause I was like, maybe I need to try something different. That's not my usual.
Yeah.
And maybe get a different outcome.
Fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. So would you say you're still open to dating people who aren't your type? Or would you say now you're in a latter stage of life, you're fixed on this is what I want and I'm not even trying to compromise on it too much?
I would say I have my preferences, but ultimately I know the kind of person I want or I'm drawn to in terms of characteristics
Yeah.
and their lifestyle more so than
The
physical
physicalities.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's what I'd
absolutely fair enough. Well, for me,
Go on, for you.
respectfully, I don't think I have a type, right? So I have dated and been in relationships with men that look different.
Oh, all
Right.
right. So there's no like one thing that connects them all. Other than you.
They're all short.
Okay, so we have that.
And my friends hate me for it, especially my friend Sharon. She cusses me. She's like, you love these midgets. And I'm like, I do. I don't know why. Short men just tend to be more handsome.
Yeah.
Have
it's
you
a
ever
shame.
deep that?
It's a shame.
Yeah, short men tend to be more
Yeah,
handsome. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's in the water. I don't know if it's when the growth was stunted, the face got uplifted. I don't know. God, I think God blesses short men because they're short.
Yeah.
He blesses them facially because they're short.
I think so.
Yeah. And usually, I love me a little muscle. So they're usually short and a bit,
You know,
a bit built.
it's not even shorter.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Love that for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, my friends would say I have a type in the sense that apparently I prefer brown skinned men to dark skinned men,
Okay.
which I'm like, do I? But I guess if you look at my
Try
past
to-
two exes, they have
Yeah.
been brown skin. So brown skin, short, and to be honest, I only date masculine guys. So those are the three things they would say that's definitely your type.
Yeah.
But what would you say your type is?
Okay, so if I had to pick 3 things, bearing in mind, this open to change.
Yeah.
Right? But as of right now, it would be dark skin,
Yeah.
taller than me. When I say taller than me, I'm 5'9".
You're a tall girl, to be
6
fair.
foot 1 and above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you want to wear your heels. You want to look
Do you know
cute.
what I mean?
You want to go out. You
You know
know.
what I mean? Sorry, little pause. I have a friend who's like 5'1".
Yeah.
She tells me she only goes for men who's 6 foot. I said to her, you are greedy.
Why?
That's greed.
No. Why?
I said to her, 5'7" is BFG to you. That is greed. People like me who are tall. Not 5'1". It's only 5'6". Whoa, looking up. Of course it is. What do you mean, like 6 foot?
You have to like now to
That
kiss
person
her.
has to get on their knees to come and talk to you. What do you mean?
Don't
That's
get on
what
their
I call
knees.
greed. That's gluttony. Okay?
Nah.
Gluttony.
Let's talk about it though, because honestly, you short ladies out there, and I'm talking about the tiny ladies, like 5'1" to about
Minutes.
5'3", 4". Why are you trying to hog the tall men? And do you know what hurts me? It's the fact that the tall men also want the tiny girls. Like, why do tall men want tiny girls, or why do tiny girls want tall men?
Do you know
Can't
what?
everybody date in their height range?
It is so crazy. So I also have another friend
Yeah,
who's 4'11",
yeah.
right? And she, like a pass person, someone that she dated before, he was 6'4".
And she's 4'11".
I remember when I saw him, I said, sorry? Sorry? I went, sorry?
What does that look like? That's giving like father and child.
Right.
Like at this point.
The only reason you knew that they weren't was because they were 2 different races. If they were the same, I remember I looked at her, that
Piece it together. Piece it
Literally.
together.
7 deadly sins. This is one of them. Gluttony. What is going on?
Green in height is crazy. But I love that. I love that. I'm using that. Gluttony. Yes, you're a gluttonous bitch. Why are you
Yeah.
trying to take all the tall men?
Oh, anyway, Dar's getting tall. I'm trying to physical. I say slim but muscular. I used to say,
Okay.
you know what? I used to. Oh my gosh, my friends are told. I used to be obsessed with Maga men.
Really?
Obsessed. It's actually
Oh my God.
obsessed. Like,
They
my track
tend to have the
my track record.
they tend to have the thing, boy. I'm
My
not gonna
track
lie.
record.
Yeah.
Oh, man, oh my gosh. But to be fair, I've seen a few of them since.
Yeah.
I'm like, right, you've been in the gym, so now they still fit my.
Yeah, period.
my
No,
updated
I
version.
can't do with a Maga, man. I'm not gonna lie to nobody. I feel like I'm already a fucking 6'3" giant, and I like to feel small. Do you know what I mean? Like I enjoy.
Small, but your preferences are not saying that.
Yeah, but I small as in like, you know, weird and
Okay,
weird.
okay. I'm about to say, I mean, the height is not really.
Not high.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
I don't care if you could be. Well, to be honest, I'm not going below 5'8".
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not going below 5'8".
That's all right. That's all right.
But you need to be, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Make me feel tiny. Like throw me around. Like, what's going on? So yeah. Okay, that's your type.
Yes.
Cute. Well, single men. Are you single? First of all, before I start announcing, are you single?
I am single.
Okay, single men. Single men out there. The beautiful Kia is single. She's very established. You better come correct. You better have your shit together because she has hers together.
I do.
Don't be bringing your bum ass around here. Okay? Period. Because to be honest, bums don't really watch my podcast anyway. So,
Thank God for that.
okay. Thank you very much. But, okay, that was Love It or Lose It. You love it?
That was great.
That was cute,
I enjoyed
right?
That game. That
Yeah,
was
it was cute. It was cute. Everybody loves it. Okay, great. So, tell the people what you're wearing because I forgot to do that bit.
What am I wearing? So
Yeah.
this dress I love this dress. This dress is from COS.
Yeah.
Really nice dress. I got it
Mm-hmm.
because of how bright it was.
Mm-hmm.
And this was in a
I love
time
the colour.
when, thank you, this was a time when I was, as we said in the beginning, I was sticking to the blacks and the greys
Yeah.
and the beige.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I gotta be more bold.
Let's expand, you know,
Yeah.
expand the horizons.
Yeah, so I
expand the
bought this
closet.
dress and it is gorgeous. It's actually my second time ever wearing it.
Really?
So this
Oh my
is,
God, it looks brand new to be honest, so fair enough.
I've only worn it once, so I said I had to pull it out for a special occasion.
Oh, thank you. I love being a special person.
You know?
I love this for me. Yeah.
And then my shoes are from ASOS. I'm not really wearing much today.
Okay, yeah. And your earrings?
Oh my gosh, my earrings. Where are they from? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. ASOS, I want to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna
ASOS
say-
as well.
I want to say the ASOS.
Okay.
And then I've got these other two that I wear all the time.
Mhm.
I think I've got about 6 piercings on each ear.
Wow.
I don't wear them all.
Wow.
Yeah, this was
What
me.
made you get so many piercings?
Youth.
Yeah.
Youth and money.
Yeah.
I pocket money. I didn't have a sweet tooth. Spent it
Mommy
somewhere.
giving the pocket money I ran
I
to
ran
the tattoo and piercing shop.
There was a place. So I used to live in East London.
Yeah.
More specifically in Green Street. There was a
Mhm.
place in Green Street that would do one piercing for £5, two for £8. So I went to her and said, baby,
They're
can we get
so
two? Yeah.
wicked with it.
I said, we get two
They're
at a time.
so wicked with it.
That's what I was
No, catch this. I'm in Houston. I'm in the Galleria Mall, right?
Yes, I've been there, yeah.
And this lady's trying to sell me. She sees my ears. I've only got one ear pierced, but she sees my ears pierced. She's trying to sell me an earring. Why is she trying to offer me a free piercing?
Free pit. Oh, see, I would have suggested.
Yeah, see, no, I'm not doing that.
But it depends on how much the earrings are, because the payment obviously got to
It was only $20.
Oh, yeah, I would have
Like,
done it. I would have done it. I would have done it. Even now, I would have done it.
I get it, but I'm like, the reason why I only have one ear pierced, right,
Yeah.
is because, I mean, I'm not insecure about it anymore, but I used to be really insecure about my ears because I have like really small, tiny ears. In the Caribbean, we call them kakaf. You have kakaf ears, but it means you're going to be rich. So I'm claiming that.
Exactly
Amen.
that.
Thank you, Jesus. But that's why I don't want to pierce the second one because I'm like, it's just going to bring
Brings
more
more
attention
attention to
to
it.
my
I
ears.
understand that.
Do you know what I mean?
I
So that's why I was like, no, you can keep it. Thank you, darling.
I understand that.
And by the time I got back to the hotel room, why did the earring break?
You bought the earring anyway.
I bought it. Because it was a nice earring, but she scammed me.
Yeah, 100%. In the Galleria Mall,
Yeah.
those sellers are selling.
They're selling. One thing, they're trying to make that commission.
100%.
They're trying to make that commish-mish.
It was crazy. I was shocked. Like, I could fight off a good person. Like, no, I'm not interested. That was tough. And
Yeah,
tough,
nah,
wasn't
you get approached
it? Yeah, they were
very
the man
aggressively.
with crutches, and I said, "Oh, I feel bad."
Not with crutches,
He was selling perfume, but I said, "Honey,
but was he actually disabled is the question.
I don't know, man. He looked really injured.
Some people use that as a
I
thing
know,
to
but he
get you
did
to
look
feel sorry
really
for them.
injured. Yeah, I did feel sorry. I didn't buy anything. Not that sorry.
Yeah.
But I was like, sorry enough for me to stop, and that's a big
Sorry not to
sorry.
stop, but not to take my money.
Yeah, no. That's a big sorry for me to stop because I don't stop. So
It's finance, of course. When you're telling us how to budget and everything, that was not in your budget.
yes,
It was not in your budget.
No.
Oh, bless you. Okay, what am I wearing?
Yeah, what you wearing?
I'm wearing this fantastic sequin
I love it.
blazer from ASOS. I think I get it in the did I get it in the sample sale? I can't remember. Maybe not.
so.
But yeah, ASOS. I think I'm in a full ASOS fit. ASOS.
I do love a good ASOS.
And ASOS. Everything is
Nice.
ASOS. I love these shoes. Guys,
They are
taking
so.
these shoes.
When I
They're
saw
so
you,
fab.
I was like, yeah, okay.
Babes, I'm obsessed now. I'm a heels kind of bitch now.
Yeah, I love
Like,
it. For
I feel
you.
cunt when I'm walking up and down in these heels.
This little.
It's a click, clack, click, clack.
Ooh.
And I already
love
strut. So
Yes.
with these on,
Love it.
straight America's Next Top Model. Giving it to you. Okay. But yeah, that's all I'm really wearing. Oh, my glasses. Where are these from? These are ASOS too. ASOS.
ASOS. ASOS got a sponsor.
ASOS.
Gotta get
Okay,
it.
that's all I'll say. But we're gonna get the people to get to know you a little bit more.
Yes.
Okay. So you've built an incredible platform dedicated to financial literacy with your Pennies to Pounds podcast. What inspired you to start your journey as a finance content creator, and did you ever anticipate the impact it would have?
Good question. So my journey, I'll make it very quick.
Mm-hmm.
It started when I was 9 years old.
Okay. Tell us more. That's crazy.
9 years old. So my parents, before they had me, I was their first child. They got into a lot of debt. They had me at 24, got into a lot of debt. My dad worked really hard to pay off the debt. It was like £10,000 over debt, something like that.
Yeah.
He worked really hard to pay off his debt and then my mom's debt.
Yeah.
So when they had me, they really wanted to instill the lessons in me. It was 9. I was 9 years old, and it was summer holidays. My mum taught me how to knit in anticipation for.
You still do that now?
I can still do it. I haven't done it in ages. But
Oh,
I can
okay.
still do it. Taught me how to knit, and something in me was like, wow. I think that summer as well, I'd open up a junior savings account with my mum.
Mm-hmm.
So we gone to the local bank, open it up, and I had my little. At the time, it was like a little savings book.
At 9.
Yeah, I had a little
Wow.
savings book.
Big up your mum
Honestly,
for sorting that out.
honestly. So they would stamp it every time you put it in so you could know how much was in there. And then I had a little money box that they gave us. So it would sort out the coins depending on the size. And I loved it. And I wanted more money. But my pocket money was capped.
More, please.
I wanted way more.
Yeah.
So I decided to go in school, start selling my scarves, and I would do that. So I'd go in, people would tell me what they wanted. They'd give me £1. On the way home, if I didn't have the colour wool at home already, I would go and buy it with my mum, do my homework, then knit the scarf, and then bring it in the next day.
Businesswoman. Entrepreneur from age 9.
From age 9.
Guys, I hope you're taking notes too.
From
Take
age
notes.
9. And then I went to secondary school. And in my first week of secondary school, I went to an all-girls school.
Yeah.
And we had 2 separate playgrounds. So one was for years 7 and 8s. The other one's for years 9, 10, 11. The year 9s could come over. Well, the older group could come over to ours.
But you couldn't go to that. Okay, yeah.
So I remember year 9 came over to the year 7 playground and we're selling cookies. And I was like, how much is that? She said 50p. I said, interesting. Because they're from Sainsbury's. I said, that's like £1. My mum buys them.
You're already doing the maths in your head. You're calculating the profits.
This was like day 2, by the way.
Yeah.
Day 2, when everyone's trying to get used to school, I'm there thinking, interesting. So I remember I went home that weekend. So imagine it was like a Monday. On the Friday or Saturday, my dad was home from work. And I sat them both down, both my parents, and I said, right, I need investment, £5 investment. I'm going to sell cookies at school.
Investment.
Yep. I said, I'm going to sell cookies at school. I could buy 5 packs for the £5. I'm going to make £25, give you back the £5, I have £20, and I'll carry on. And then my
Guys, are you deep in what she's saying right now? This is a business mindset, as in like an adult business mindset in a child.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Wow.
Like even when I told the story, it sounds made up.
Yeah.
It was literally what I did. My parents remember it so clearly. So my dad gave me £5 on the contingency that if I get in trouble, because it wasn't allowed at school,
Yeah.
they are not backing me basically.
Yeah.
Then if they call us up and say you're in trouble at home too.
At least he gave it to you, chat.
Yeah.
My mum would have said, should have said, hell no.
He gave it to me and I said, fine, I'm going to do that. Went off, bought my first pack. Monday, sold out, gave my dad back his £5 and I carried on. And it literally turned into an empire. Whenever I say this, people think I'm exaggerating. I had workers. I had 6 people working for me.
No people on payroll.
On payroll. People working for me. So they go over to the different groups. I had 6 different people plus I was selling.
You had your runners.
I had my runners.
Wow.
And then I had, you know them big duffel bags?
Yeah.
Where, well, now I know what it's for. I didn't know at the time.
Yeah.
Where you have the underbit for your shoes.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that was for. So I had the big duffel bag. I would always have 1 pack on the top.
Yeah.
The rest of the packs, 4 or 5, how many I had in that shoe bit. And I had 2 purses as well. So one was my working purse and one was the we collected that.
Oh,
and every pack that I'd sold, I would change the money over.
Yeah.
Now I did this for a good reason because there was a time, I'm gonna say it quickly, there was a time when I got caught by teachers selling.
Yeah.
In my school, it was a Catholic school. They said, well, you're not allowed to sell. Any money you have, we're going to give it to charity.
Yeah.
And I gave them my working purse, which had £5 in there. And I gave them the last pack I had, which had 2 cookies in there. said, Miss, I promise you, you know. I said, Miss, oh.
Not to the Catholics, I
said, Miss, I'm so sorry. Like, I lost my parents' money, blah, blah. This is an excuse I heard from the older girls
Yeah.
2 years prior. So
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to keep this.
You retain that information.
Yep. I said it. They called my mum. Mum didn't pick up because we had a little protocol. School calls you and I haven't texted you first. You don't pick up.
Yeah.
They called her twice. She still didn't pick up.
What kind of agreement is this? Nah. You and your parents are... Because what kind of agreement?
Think it's thieves.
Wow.
But we only said if they call you once, then it's not an emergency.
Yeah.
We hadn't established 2 calls.
Yeah.
We called her twice. She didn't pick up. And I remember checking my phone when I left the office. And she said, is everything cool? I said, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Don't worry about it, mama.
They gave me a letter to get my mum to sign. And I went back out to the playground. Everyone was like, oh my gosh, you got caught. Oh, you got nothing left. I said, of course I do. I pulled out.
Period. I know, that's right.
And I had £20 in the day.
You ain't gonna stop my bag.
Yeah. So I did that for 5 years, right?
Yeah.
To the point where I had an iPhone in year 7. I bought myself a BlackBerry because at the time BlackBerry was popping.
Yeah.
No one wanted WhatsApp. I remember telling my friends, guys, get this thing called WhatsApp. It's so good.
Oh my
No one
God.
wanted WhatsApp in year 7.
Because
So
everyone had BBM.
I had to get BBM
Yeah.
as well. So I had an iPhone and BlackBerry in year 8.
Yeah.
And so that was me. That's just to show you the extent. I was making about £300 profit a week
Wow.
for 5 years. So then I always had that business mindset in me. So when I got to university, that was when I realized that a lot of my friends don't know how to actually manage their money.
Yeah.
And this is the first time we're getting 2, 3, 4 grand in your account.
Yeah.
No one tells you what you're meant to do.
Everyone just blows it.
All my friends were there doing boohoo, ASOS, this, all these orders.
Within a month, your uni money's done.
Everyone's outside saying, Key, you want a drink? I said, how are you affording a drink? How are you affording this drink? Because I couldn't.
Right.
Once I paid rent, I had barely anything left.
Right.
I can't afford this.
Right.
So when I saw that, I realized there was a need. So that's why I started initially creating YouTube videos on a separate YouTube page. Then I stopped that to finish studying. In my final year, I was working part-time at Apple. One of my friends asked me to explain the Help to Buy ISA, which at the time was closing.
Yeah.
Did a thread on Twitter. That went viral.
Wow.
And we are where we are today.
And that kind of
5 years
told you,
on.
okay, this makes sense.
But
People are tapping into this. I need to do this.
But I never, ever, ever thought it would have the impact that it did. And it wasn't my plan. I was working at Apple, ready to graduate. I hadn't graduated.
Yeah.
I was going to go, I studied French and business. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do in my life. But I'll kind of just figure it out. Something to do with French, incorporate French, and maybe like money or law. I was like, maybe a law conversion course. Maybe I had no idea. You're 21, you have no idea. So this took off way more than I could have expected.
No, and I love that for you because thank God for guidance. Do you know what I mean? Thank God for literally just placing things in front of you so you know, okay, this is what my calling is. And I'm so happy you found yours. Like, honestly, because you really do help people. And I really do think that finance isn't really a topic that people talk about very often. Everybody's really hush-hush about their money and how much they make and this and that and that. But in terms of managing their money, it's so hard to come by someone who's relatable that can give you the advice in a non-financy way. Do you know what I mean? And that's the spin that you have on your content is like, you make it really easy and simple to understand for anybody because people are so scared of like finance and money conversations and stuff like that. But you eat it up.
Thank you. And I'm sure you probably encounter as well.
Yeah.
Because you know the world of finance is very jargon filled. Very jargon filled.
Very.
And often people have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
People have no idea what APR is, what this, that. And I think we need a space where we can actually understand and make informed decisions about our money once you understand what it all means.
100%. As Black people, we need to be
Absolutely.
mentally aware of our finances. We also need to be, what's the word? Financially literate.
Literate, yeah.
We need to be financially literate. People need to know what to do with their money, what not to do with their money. And thank you for pioneering that.
Thank you.
For the Black crowd. I mean, everyone listens to you, but you know what I mean? Like specifically for me, thank you for doing that for the Black crowd. Yeah, period. Okay, cute. So, your book.
My book.
How to Handle Money. It covers, obviously, I said earlier, essential topics, budgeting, saving, investing, etc. What was the writing process like and what key lesson do you hope readers take away from it?
I'll say key lesson first. So for me, Penny sounds well. For me, How to Handle Money was written almost as the book that I wish I had when I was younger.
Yeah.
So it's that beginner's guide. It's going to give you that top level understanding of most of the big topics when it comes to money. So if you're someone who's like, I have no idea about money, I don't know where I should even start, that book is a good starter. And I really hope that after reading that book, people could take away that they can do it.
Period.
Because it is done in a way that anyone pretty much can pick it up from 11 plus and you can understand it. And to reinforce that, there are exercises and lessons.
Action
not
points. I'm reading it right now.
Yeah, thank
So
you. There are things that you can start and implement today that don't feel daunting, and you're like, actually, I can take control of my money. So that was what I wanted with How to Handle Money. The writing process was intense.
I can imagine.
It was intense. So my publishers, HarperCollins, came to me in, I believe, like October.
HarperCollins, guys.
2023. Sorry.
She just skipped over that, but everybody knows HarperCollins. You might not, even if you don't read books, you come across HarperCollins. So congratulations on that, first of all.
Thank you. So they came to me in October. They wanted me to write a book for a beginner's guide for a younger demographic, and the contracts weren't signed until about 2 days before Christmas. So that was
Christmas that just went.
One before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
one before. So 2023.
Yeah.
Christmas. A couple days before Christmas, and I remember being like, "Oh my gosh, that's my gift." But I can't tell anyone that I'm going to write a book.
Yeah.
So I remember I had to submit chapters, like what I wanted the book to be on, 1st of January.
That quick?
Yeah. And then from there, it was pretty much go. Once we'd kind of collaborated on what the chapters should cover, it was like, okay, now you just got to write.
Yeah.
And my deadline was the first week of April.
Oh my God.
The entire book.
Wow. So you had to write it within 4 months. Well,
Just
3
over,
months.
Yeah, 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah, but by the time I think we actually confirmed the chapters end of January.
Yeah.
It was due first week of April.
Wow. So 2 months.
Yeah, 2 months.
That is
That was
insane.
intense. And as I mentioned before, I travel a lot. So a lot of it was done on the wrong time zone. I wrote a lot in Zanzibar. There was a point in Zanzibar where we had no electricity on the whole island. So I was like writing until my laptop died. Yeah, it was.
Oh my God. What an adventure.
It was intense.
Oh my God. Okay. So you had the book.
Yes.
You wrote it in 2 months. I just personally, I am reading it right now. And I just love how, because when I ordered it, I was ordering it to support you. Of course, I was going to read it regardless. But when I opened it, I wasn't expecting what I opened it to, as in like the illustrations, the format, the way you present everything. It keeps you engaged because it's like, oh, this is the, you got an arrow going here, something else going there. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I was thinking, okay, this is definitely for a younger demographic, and they will be able to relate to this and be able to like take in the information because it's presented in such a simple and fun way.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So with that, was that always intentional? Did the publishers tell you to do that, or was that your idea?
So publishers wanted an 11+ book, which I agreed to. And I should say that anyone who wants to get into the world of writing a book, there are 3 different ways. You can self-publish, you can be approached, or you can pitch. So obviously I was approached.
Yeah.
And so they'd come with that idea, but I was very adamant of how I believe that it should go. And I had quite a few different offers of books over the last 5 years.
Wow.
Different things that you should, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And a lot of them are adult books, and it just didn't feel right for my first book. And then when this one came along, I said, this is the one.
It felt right.
This felt right. This is what 13-year-old Kia would have loved on her bookshelf. I used to love reading. I still love reading. But I was obsessed. I had a massive bookshelf full of books on every single topic about money. And I was like, I feel like I'm writing it for younger me.
Oh, I love that.
This on her bookshelf. Who was obsessed over what investing is and said, Mommy, we need to open up this. Right. That is.
Because people don't know about investing until they get to adulthood.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
No idea. So that's the lens I was going down. And then when it comes to illustrations, Pennies Pounds, we are very well known for our illustrations anyway. So I wanted that to be incorporated.
That's true, actually. Yeah. It's
a
very fun looking platform. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I feel like money should be fun.
Yeah, 100%.
So I wanted to make sure that was conveyed in the book as well, which I think was done perfectly.
Yeah, it was. Honestly, I am reading it, as I said, a million times, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I think I just finished the chapter on fraud, so I'm getting I'm getting
you're not
through.
Too far,
I'm getting through, but it is a decent sized book. Like it's 100 and something pages. I don't know if you know exactly how much. Maybe 150, something like that.
Maybe 60, I can't remember now.
Yeah, something round about that. But I find it so easy to get through. Like there's not too much content on each of the pages, which is also nice. Because sometimes you can feel overwhelmed by, you turn the next page, blocks of text, turn the next page, blocks of text. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, no, thank you for your impact.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your impact. Thank you for guiding young, black, white, whatever, just young people.
You're gonna make me cry. Please.
It's
This is
true.
not the time.
It's true though. Like, honestly, because it's so needed, and I just think you're doing such an amazing job of doing that. And honestly, just like you said, I would have loved to have a book like that growing up. I feel like I was business minded like you growing up as well, because I used to sell in school as well.
Come on.
Do you know what I mean?
Like you.
Yeah, period. Always been business minded, always chasing the bag. But there's so many people out there that will really appreciate what you've put into that book. And I will definitely, even though my sister's only 10, I will still be giving her that book to read. Do you know what I mean? Because she's a great reader, I'm going to give it to her to read so she can really digest the information. But no, really, 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 thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me cry. Stop it now. Stop it.
Don't cry, girl. We here to have fun. No tears, okay? No shade. But no, okay. Thank you. Well, people have gotten to know you. They've gotten to know your book.
Yes.
Guys, make sure you go out. Where is it available to buy?
Available everywhere. Waterstones, foils, Amazon.
Period.
Anywhere.
All I hear is ching, ching, ching. That's all I'm hearing. Okay. Yeah, make sure you guys go out and buy it. It's called How to Handle Money by IKEEYAH Commodore. And yeah, make sure you guys give it to your younger siblings. Read it yourself. You know, even for adults, you can take in some of the information. I'm learning new things about bloody credit cards, and you can get your money back if someone, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just learning all these new things. So yeah, make sure you guys buy the book. Period. Okay. So we're about to get into our quiz section of the show.
I love a quiz.
You love a quiz?
I love a quiz.
I love an enthusiast for a quiz. Okay, this is absolutely great.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I hope so, yeah.
This is called Stay Sharp.
Oh.
Okay. So you got 10 10 questions.
Okay.
10 seconds to answer each question.
Oh, my heart's racing. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I need one answer. Okay.
This is why I can't be on game shows, you know, because I will actually start rocking. Okay. Okay, go on.
I hope you're ready. You said you're ready, you. Okay. Okay, let's get into it. So, question 1. You're a traveler, so you might know this. What is the capital of Qatar?
Geography, not my strong suit. I'll be honest. Don't know, darling. Wait. No, let me not. Kuwait. I don't know. That was just random. Kuwait.
Final answer?
No, Kuwait's a country. Nah, yeah. Final answer, but I know it's wrong. Go on.
Incorrect. The answer is Doha.
Oh, of course. I've had a layover there. Come on now.
No, you went that you don't even know.
No. When I tell you geography was my worst subject.
Really?
Is it B there?
Yeah.
I only got A's, B's, and no stars.
Period.
But it was
know, that's
my worst
right.
subject. Yeah, it was my worst subject, so I'm never gonna get that.
Wow. Okay, fair. Well, sorry about that one.
It's okay. It's all right.
Question 2. What force keeps us on the ground?
Oh, gravity.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Correct.
Thank you. Yeah.
Correct. Guys, I'm going a bit
sciences.
easier this season.
No.
The previous season is going to kill me, but I'm going a bit easier this
I
season.
did the sciences.
Yeah.
I did chemistry and biology for A-level.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my worst nightmare. I did BTEC science at GCSE. I said,
it was intense.
absolutely not. That's my worst nightmare. Honestly, I already knew I was never going to be any nurse, doctor, whatever it was. Science?
I hear it. I do.
Question 3. If a triangle has angles of 90 degrees and 45 degrees, what is the third angle?
190, 145.
No. If a triangle has angles of 90 degrees, 90, and 45 degrees, what is the third angle?
90. This is the guess, by the way. Wait.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Go on.
The answer is 45 degrees.
45, 45, 90. Yeah, I guess.
180 degrees in
Yeah,
a
of
triangle,
course.
girl.
Of course.
What did you get in maths? Because you said you got your A star, A, and B.
Oh, yeah,
What
that
was
was
the
also
math?
another B. I got 4 B's. Maths was one of them. Geography was another. And I scraped that B. I promise you, I opened up that envelope and I cried. The same people cry for A stars.
Yeah.
I cried for that B. I said, oh my God.
Oh my God, I have
My blood
so many
sweat,
friends that
tears.
got a C and literally were on their knees thanking God.
That was me. I was like, wow. And I needed it, by the way.
Yeah.
The sixth one I went to, you couldn't get anything less than a B.
Yeah.
So I literally cried my eyes out. I got
Oh,
a B.
bless
I
you.
cried my eyes out because that was one of my hardest subjects.
Wow. And people would think, obviously, you being a finance girl as you are, they would think like you're like a.
The maths that you learn is not with
It's
maths
very
that you use
different.
in real life.
Yes, correct.
And I'm good at maths in that sense, but not the stuff that you learn.
Yeah, not sin, cos, dx, y, dx over dy, all this
No.
different shit that you do not use now.
No.
Make it make sense when you could have been teaching us about investing and actually making money.
Right.
You're teaching us about that. But okay. Wow. Question 4. What planet is closest to the sun?
Long day. Long day. Long day.
Girl, it's the solar system. You don't know the solar system?
I know what's in there.
Oh, well.
Closer to the sun.
Mm-hmm. Which planet is burning?
Jupiter.
Final answer?
Mars. Locking it in.
Locking it in?
Yep.
Mars, final answer? Incorrect.
What was it? If it was Jupiter, I'm going to scream.
The correct answer is
Uranus.
Mercury.
Oh, yeah. Look at that right now.
Jupiter and Mars. Mars is behind us.
Sorry.
I just want everyone to know. I saw it Jupiter. So if they're closest to the sun, I don't know where we are. Respectfully.
Okay.
Respectfully.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mars is the 4th planet. Jupiter is the 5th.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're telling me you knew that without the answer?
Babes, the solar system. You did science. A level.
Yeah.
And you don't know the
Yeah.
solar system.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
What? Okay. We'll just leave it there. Yeah. We'll just leave it there. Question 5. Who played Jack in Titanic?
Oh, what's his name? What's his name? I don't like movies, by the way. I don't like movies.
Neither do I.
What's his name? What's his name?
I don't know, girl. You tell me his name. Fuck you asking me for? I can't tell you the answer.
No, I know his name. He was in Inception. Good movie. What's his name? It's gonna cry. I'm gonna cry when you told me because his name's escaped my head now.
Your 10 seconds are up, babe.
I know. I just know he likes women who once they hit 25 or 26, he lets them go. But his name has escaped me now. I can't remember.
So, answer?
I don't have an answer. I can't remember. My mind's gone blank.
We have no answer, guys. The answer is Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's his name. Oh, my days. Oh, my God. That's his name. It was there. I told you everything about him. I gave you another movie. I gave you a fun fact about him. I just couldn't remember his name. Oh, my good Lord.
It's the pressure, girl.
The pressure's getting worse, sir.
I thought you loved quizzes, girl. How much are you on right now?
No, but I need to tell you, you can love something and not be good at it, by the way.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Stick to what you know.
Never sounds good to them.
Okay, fair enough. Disclaimer. You're on 1.
Sorry.
You're on 1. And we are now on question 6.
Yeah, go on.
Question 6.
Okay.
Spell the word.
No, go on.
Yeah, spell the word. Arachnophobia.
Long day. Why would you do that? I've had a sporting chance as well.
Take your time with it. Spell the word. Arachnophobia.
I feel like IKEEYAH. Arachnophobia. I'm wrong already.
Girl, spell the word.
Iraq. I know what it is. Does that help?
No.
Okay.
Why's your voice shaking like that? I can't breathe.
Iraq. Iraq. It's not Iraq. So it's A. K. Better CK in it. I can do phobia. Phobia. It's a fear of spiders.
Is that the question I asked you? Spell the word. ARACK. Iraq. No, there's too many A's. NA. PHOBIA. That's completely incorrect, I know. Final answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Go on, spell it for me.
Arachnophobia. ARACHNOPHOBIA.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
Clearly. But here we are.
CK. Okay, fair.
Okay.
I've got 3 more to make it up. I could
You got 4 more. We're on question 7. 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah,
You got 4 more.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Question 7. Who is known as the Queen of Pop?
Isn't it? You're looking at me like that. Isn't it Beyonce?
Final answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect. The
Queen of
answer
Pop.
is Madonna.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, fair. When you said it, oh, yeah, fair. I shouldn't even come to mind anymore. No offense to Madonna. I'm sure you're doing really well. but she just doesn't come to
She
mind.
doesn't, but they still hail her as the queen somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know. Question 8. Name the song from the lyric.
Okay.
I'm the only thing hopping like a kangaroo. I mean the only thing popping like a can of brew.
What is this? This is a Brewdog advert. What is this?
Not Brewdog.
What kind of, one more time, please.
I'm the only thing hopping like a kangaroo. I mean the only thing popping like a can of brew.
Is this like a pop song? I bet this is gonna be an artist that you love. And now I can feel the daggers that I'm not gonna get it correct. And I feel like I'm gonna get judged. Can I just tell you my favorite genres before we judge me?
That's not why we're here.
But just so you could understand like why I might not know the song.
You get half a point for the artist, half a point for the song name.
I'm getting 0 points then.
Wow. Okay. Well, okay.
I don't know who it is.
Okay. You really don't know. Wow. Okay, fair enough.
Popping kangaroo, popping can of brew. Who's that? Who's that?
Who is she?
I've never heard that song before in my life.
Wow. Okay, fair enough. Well,
Maybe if you told me the title, I'd be like, oh, that song. I doubt it though.
I can't tell you the title because that's the answer.
No. My answer is I have no answer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm submitted. Yeah.
Okay, cool. We have no answer, guys.
Yeah.
The answer is Nicki Minaj,
I would never get that.
Itty Bitty Piggy.
Oh, I wouldn't have known that.
Really?
Yeah, no.
I thought everybody knew that song.
I wouldn't have known
Wow.
that. Like I know it. Now you said it. I'm like, oh, but I wouldn't know it.
I know the lyrics top to bottom.
Oh, if you did another song, I would have maybe got it.
I might as well do it. I was on the plane with Dwayne.
Oh, see,
You
now
could
you
call
sing-
me Whitley. I go to Hill, Maine. Listen, I'm the baddest in the school, the baddest in the game. Excuse me, honey, but nobody's in my lane. When you was in New York, you was fucking a Yankee. I was fucking with bass. I was pitching to Frankie. This bitch is so cranky. Give him a hanky. But mommy, I'm cold. Give me my blankie. Flyer than a kite. I get higher than Rapunzel. Keep it Snow White. I could bite by the bundle. Stack the cookies up till they crumble. They'll be acting like the Cardinals are gonna fumble. Cause I'm a stealer. Fresh up at the dealer. All the dope boys gon' feel her. Flow so sick, I need a healer. Fuck is my Mac concealer. I be out in bands in the back and forth. Wheelers, I'm a big deal. That's why I get more head than a pigtail. Well, yeah. Thank you.
That deserved that. Because
Thank
I
you.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well done.
I know
You
more than
deserve
that, but you know.
I know.
Essence of time.
You deserve that one.
Thank you.
You did.
Period. I even know the ad libs, the tones, everything.
I would never get
It's a great song. You should listen to it.
No, I've heard it. Yeah,
It's a
I've
great
heard
song,
it. I just
yeah.
didn't know the words to know that was part of the lyrics.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
okay.
Fair enough, babe. Sorry. Okay. Question 9.
Okay.
Which southern Italian city?
Long day. What did I say about geography? Go on.
Which southern Italian city is usually credited as the birthplace of pizza?
Pizza. I don't like pizza. I really don't like pizza. Birthplace of pizza. Well, it's not Sicily. They're lemons. Good enough.
Period.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted a bit of a thank you.
Don't drop in random facts. Girl, answer the question.
Southern. What did you say again?
Which southern Italian city is usually credited as the birthplace of pizza?
I don't know.
Think of the southern places in Italy. You said your geography was awful. I don't know why I said that to you. Okay. We have no answer?
I'm gonna say Sicily because I have nothing else.
Wow. Even though you just told me that it's the place for lemons, but you're going to say,
Where
okay.
else do people go? No, people go like this. I see people travel. Where do they go?
Your 10 seconds are up.
I don't know, but they get a boat somewhere and they go somewhere and they're like, oh my gosh, South Italy. Okay, I don't know.
We have no answer. The answer is Naples.
Oh, I was never getting that.
Why? Everybody knows Naples is where pizza originated, no?
Maybe pizza lovers, pizza haters, pizza enemies.
You don't like pizza?
I can't. I started with that. I led with that. I don't like pizza.
Oh, wow. She literally did.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well then. Sorry about that.
Well, I might make it 2. I have every confidence that number 10 is made for me. Let's go. Go on. Go on.
Girl,
I'm challenging.
this one is
I'm
hanging
challenging
over
you
your
now.
head. It's hanging
I'm
very
challenging.
low.
I'm gonna get 2. Go on.
Question 10. Who has won the most Olympic gold
Oh,
medals?
come on. Are you gonna give me a choice or something?
I'll give you multiple choice.
Thank you.
A, Usain Bolt. B, Michael Phelps. C, what's her name again? Well, that's how you know it's not the answer.
All right, it's between Bolt and Phelps.
Okay.
Thanks for that. Thanks for that one.
A, Usain Bolt. B, Michael Phelps. C.
Don't worry, it's not C.
Just go A, B.
It's not C.
I can't think of a C right now. So,
Ooh.
Michael Phelps or Usain Bolt.
Gold
Medals.
Phelps, he's good. He's quite in a lot of songs, you know. A lot of rap songs use Phelps as a line. Just want to tell you that. I'm trying to earn brownie points. It's not working. I do it every question. But...
Mm-hmm.
Usain Bolt. See, I'm inclined to say that, but am I inclined because I'm half Jamaican, or I'm inclined because it's right? Do you know what I mean?
I'm inclined to tell you your 10 seconds are up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's go with Bolty.
Usain Bolt?
Yeah, I don't think it's. I think it's Phelps. But
Final answer.
yeah, I have to do it for my Jamaicans. Go on.
Okay. Usain Bolt is incorrect.
Yeah, I thought it's Phelps.
It's Michael Phelps. Kia.
We don't need to go over the number.
Make your
and that.
disclaimer.
I am very smart. This is not showing me in a good light. General knowledge is general, it's generic, and clearly it's evaded me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use this and do my best to be better for you guys next time. Yeah. I will reflect. I will listen to Itty Bitty Piggy on my way home. And I'm going to learn general knowledge because I've learned that I have none.
I love this for you.
Thank you.
1 out of 10, guys. 1 out of 10.
What was my one, by the way?
It was Gravity.
Ah, that was easy. I even said that in 2 seconds.
It was Gravity. But you know what? Jesus, I'm so startled. It is what it is.
What did you think I'd get?
Most of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey.
Honestly, I really did. But, you know, we're here now.
We're here now. I'm so sorry. I let you down.
Yeah, it's okay. 1 out of 10. Sorry about that. Okay. Guys, let's talk about our outfit of the week. So I sent you.
Yes, you did. Let me get
outfit of the week on your phone.
Okay.
Let's get it open.
Right. Here I am. Ooh, this is nice.
Yes, very nice.
This is nice. I like this.
So, outfit of the week this week goes to the beautiful Estare.
Yes.
Have you seen her on Instagram before?
Absolutely. Of
course. Love her. Love her so much. A beautiful mother.
Yes.
Beautiful mother. I love the relationship she has with her son, but beautiful. You know, that's not what we're talking about right now. Estare, congratulations on outfit of the week. What I need you to do, Kia, is just run through what she is wearing for the people that are listening and not watching. And then we'll basically give our assessments of the outfit. Okay,
so Estare's got on a long red leather jacket, burgundy.
Mm-hmm.
It is lovely. It's almost down to the floor.
Yeah.
Then she's paired it with a white shirt that is on top. She's put on a red jumper with, I think that's an E.
Yeah, I think that's an E. Yeah.
I think it's an E. But the sleeves are poking out of the leather jacket, which I really
It's oversized and we love to see it.
Yeah, it's really nice. And it's ripped. It's a bit distressed, the jumper.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then she has got patterned bow tights, like very sheer tights.
Yep.
And she has got red pointy heels on there. And she's got a nice Fendi bag.
Period. Yeah.
And she's just got some accessories going on. She's got nice big hoop earrings, a couple, I think that's about 2 or 3
layered chains.
Yeah, layered chains. She's just really serving in this picture.
She looks phenomenal.
She looks
First
great.
of all, I can't believe her age.
How old is she?
Given how old her son is. I'm not going to expose her age,
yeah,
but you know what I mean? I cannot believe, like, she looks...
To be fair,
she looks
seeing her son,
like 25.
Yeah, I know. Seeing her son, you're right, yeah.
Like,
she's
a grown woman. Yeah. Like, looking like this. Like, honestly, Estare, first of all, you're stunning. Secondly, the hair is laid. Thirdly, love the color combo with the red and then the burgundy, the deeper tone to match. And yeah, the shoes are giving.
I love
the shoes are really giving. It's giving grown, it's giving mature, but it's giving, you know, elegant and classy. And yeah, the Fendi bag, Fendi's always going to eat. I love that brand so much. So yeah, beautiful outfit.
I'm a big fan because you know one thing about me? I'm about the fashion first.
Period.
And I'll be cold for the sake of fashion.
Yeah.
Because her with these tights, I know, I'm shivering for her. I know she looks great. I will do the exact same thing.
Period.
For the look.
Everybody that's a fashion girly or a fashion boy knows it's looks first, weather later.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it. So drip or drop?
Oh, this is drip, baby.
Drip.
This is drip. I
drip
might have to take a bit of inspiration. This is brilliant.
Period.
I love it.
Period. Congratulations, Estare, again, once again on outfit of the week. And guys, that is the end
we've come to the
of
end.
the episode.
It's been amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
coming on. I hope you had fun.
This has been really fun.
Yeah.
Taught me a lot.
Yeah.
It's taught me a lot. I can't say about a lot of podcasts. It's taught me a hell of a lot.
Okay.
But it's honestly been such a great conversation. You've been incredible. So
Thank you,
for having
babes.
me.
Thank you so much. Let the people know where they can find you.
You can find Pennies to Pounds everywhere. That's pennies, IES, £2 on all social platforms. And you can find me, Kia, by typing in Kia Commodore, or IKEEYAH, IKEEYAH. And yes, you are correct. I'm named after the car. And yes, IKEEYAH is a play on the shop.
And she also drives a Kia, guys.
I do.
I found that out today.
Yeah, my reg is actually Kia.
Yeah. Your red says Kia as well.
Yeah.
Kia everywhere.
Kia
Love that for you. Thank you so much again for coming on. Really, really love and appreciate you. Keep doing your thing.
Thank you. I will do if you do.
Keep doing your damn thing. Keep getting money. Keep, giving
Amen.
knowledge on finance related things.
Amen.
Because we really do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Love you very much. All right. Well, guys, that is the end of another episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next episode. Guys, I love you like cook food. Mwah. Say bye, Kia.
Bye.